Real quick, before we start Monster Truck Madness 64, I gotta give special thank yous to Spitfire and Mr. Hades Flame, who both sent in some donations while we were at intermission. Spitfire donates $10, and he did not write a comment, but thank you for the $10, Spitfire. And Hades Flame has donated $30. So also, oh no, he says 30. 30. So thank you, Hades Flame, for the 30, and thank you again, Spitfire, for the 10. That brings us to 152. So we are $48 away from our next game challenge. So let's get those donations rolling in. It's going towards a fantastic cause, going towards Extra Life, going towards Driscoll Children's Hospital. So let's get those in. The next game coming up on the schedule is Monster Truck Madness 64 for the Nintendo 64, of course. We're doing real hardware on this one because 64 emulation is still kind of spotty, and I don't know what Monster Truck 64, Monster Truck Madness 64 is like on emulators, so I'm using the actual console for this one, so just keeping it crazy with you guys. But yeah, this is another game that is near and dear to my heart. We just did Super Off-Road before the break, and that game, Reflex and I played that all the time when he was a kid, and Monster Truck Madness 64 is no different. This game, this is my personal copy. It is not a childhood copy, because I bought this long after the fact. And the reason for that is because Monster Truck Madness 64 is a combination of Monster Truck Madness 1 and 2 for the PC. And we had both of those games growing up, and Reflex played those on Mom's computer all the time. And they feature the greats. You had Bigfoot, you had Gravedigger, you had Samson, you had Snakebite, you had Boogie Van. And then, of course, you had some of the wrestling trucks, which were popular at the time. But, you know, not everyone can be Gunslinger or Executioner, I guess, right? So Reflex played those games all the time. And when Monster Truck Madness 64 came out, I remember being like, oh, dude, they made a new one. So let's go check it out. And then we rented it from the rental store, brought it home, and played it, and discovered that it's just trucks and tracks from the first two games kind of combined into one game. So we were like, well, there's no real reason to rent this again, because we already kind of own this game, so oh well. So after I moved out, I picked up a copy of Monster Truck Madness 64 just for old time's sake. So the way this works is we're going to be playing through on the beginner circuits, and we're playing through on the beginner circuits both because we're putting it on easy mode for marathon safety, and also because the other difficulties have no leaderboards on speedrun.com. I'm not just saying like they have leaderboards but nobody is on them. No, there are no leaderboards for the other difficulties because nobody who runs this game plays anything other than beginner mode. So even the top speedrunners of Monster Truck Madness are kicking it down to Babby mode. So I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, this game is a personal favorite of mine. It has the very energetic and eager announcer Army Armstrong, who was famous for commentating and narrating many of the Monster Truck shows in the late 80s and early 90s. And Monster Truck Madness 64 came out in the mid-90s, so naturally he was at the top of his game, so they got him on board. He's also in the PC versions too. They got his narration for that. But he's in this game, and we have ourselves a little inside joke here on Gatorbox. Army Armstrong talks a lot, so whenever he starts the race, he's like, "Don't forget to hit your checkpoints." And usually, by the time he's done talking at the beginning of the race, you've already crossed a checkpoint. So the way Army works is they just queue up his quotes. He won't cut himself off, like they won't jump to another quote or anything. They just queue. So as you're playing through, he'll be like, "Don't forget to hit your checkpoints." checkpoint. Then he'll just say it again. So, Fandramon's already one step ahead of us. She's got the checkpoint command in chat, which prompts Nightbot to do checkpoint with some checkered flags. So, you guys have my full permission to spam checkpoint in the chat during this run. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you have my permission to spam checkpoint as a comment below this video. So, by all means, I am ready to go. So let's pick a good truck and let's get ready for some down and dirty racing. New game, circuit, beginner. So I think, where is it? Carolina Crusher is close to my heart. But guys, we have to drive Bigfoot, king of the monster trucks, still the king. All right, and then we're gonna start as soon as we select the race. So we're gonna be starting the run in 3, 2, 1. Bigfoot.
Get ready. Go. Don't forget to hit your checkpoint.
Here it comes.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint. This road ain't
What the hell was that?
both of you. Checkpoint. Lean into it. Checkpoint. Who's it gonna be at the back of the pack? Checkpoint.
That's Gravedigger. Gravedigger versus Bigfoot. He's still my beating heart.
Big enough for both of you.
Okay, now we're on the lead.
Checkpoint. This is where we separate the men from the boys. Checkpoint. Looks like it's moving day for those folks. Checkpoint.
He says checkpoint a lot.
Checkpoint. And the clock continues to tick away. Checkpoint.
Posting the guitar emoji. They're playing my song, by the way. It sounds like there's like some vocals in this song at one point, and it sounds like they say Flintstones going to hell. So that's like all I hear whenever I play this track, because I'm like, Flintstones going to hell.
Checkpoint. One more lap to go. Checkpoint. Checkpoint. When it's going your way, it's still going your way. Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
They got such a clean take of him saying checkpoint. There we go. I'll do the super jump for you guys. with the power wheelie.
Big truck coming.
That's for you guys.
Checkpoint.
Flintstone's going to hell. Flintstone's going to hell.
There can only be one. There's no day like payday. Get ready. Go. Don't forget to hit your checkpoint. 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 Checkpoint.
Oh no, I missed the turbo power up. I was looking at chat, I was laughing at you guys saying checkpoint.
Fury like a monster truck sword. Checkpoint. 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 This is where we separate the men from the boys. Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Hey, Coach Ray. You're in the middle of checkpoint land.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Yeah, not every song in this game is a banger. I don't really like this one.
Checkpoint.
The theme song to this game is incredible, though.
Checkpoint. One more lap to go.
There's a guy, there's a guy on YouTube who's uploaded the Monster Truck Madness soundtrack, and he actually, when he uploaded the theme song, he was like, "This one's called Nutbuster." It says it in like the title of the video and everything. It's like Monster Truck Madness theme, aka Nutbuster. I'm like, who says that? Who, according to who? Hang on, I think I flew over this one. Yeah, I did. I went too high. I was like, I didn't hear him say it.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint. What a finish!
What a finish. What a race.
There's no day like payday. Get ready. Go.
Oh, we're racing Carolina Crusher,
Don't forget to hit your
the Outsiders.
checkpoint.
I'm stuck on the checkpoint. I guess they changed the trucks every race. I didn't know they did that. I could have sworn you raced the same guys every circuit race.
Checkpoint. Just because you have a truck doesn't mean you can drive. Let's see what you got. Checkpoint. Here come the big boys. Checkpoint. 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 Checkpoint.
Best power-up is one that makes you fly.
Checkpoint.
We're hitting them all. I like the dancing dog emote that Not the Doctor has. It's very hype. Why are there Chaos Emeralds on the track? Well,
Checkpoint.
I just picked one up and used it. Chaos Emerald turn off your collision with obstacles. They can be sometimes handy. Though, usually, most of the time not. They're good for getting around CPU trucks that are in your way.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint. One more lap to go. Checkpoint. Lean.
Don't lean too hard, Bigfoot. You're leaning too hard.
Checkpoint. Look out below. Checkpoint.
This is a very bumpy track, so it's a lot more methodical than some of the other ones.
Checkpoint.
So he doesn't say checkpoint as quickly, I'll admit. Here we go.
Checkpoint.
There can only be one. Yeah, when you play on beginner mode, okay, so really, the trucks, every truck has the same stats. So, really, it's a matter of picking your favorite and playing as them. There's Monster Patrol with the big spoiler. Every truck has the same stats, so it's down to picking which truck you like the most. And the difference in difficulty is just how quickly the AI drives their trucks. So, playing on beginner, you leave them in the dust. It's pretty easy to get ahead of them and then run away from them. It does kind of become like a time trial.
Checkpoint. Cowabunga.
Oh, they're playing the theme now. This guys, it's Nutbuster.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Nutbuster sounds like a Comedy Central era BattleBot. It's funny you say that, Coach Ray, because on the GameCube game, on the prototype, there is a super heavyweight robot called Nut Crusher. It has like scorpion claws, and they had Mark Biro record an intro line for each of the stock robots too, and I wanted to hear him say Nut Crusher so badly, but instead he calls the robot the Scorpion. So they changed it to Nut Crusher after they had already recorded all the voiceover lines. No, don't lean into it. That's bad. I'm in the trees.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
How have the Golden Bolt back? It's been they've been a lot of surprises on the Golden Bolt for BattleBots. A lot of robots that coming out, reigning supreme, that people had formerly kind of written off. So there's been a lot of surprises. The finale is coming up here pretty soon. I think it's this coming Thursday where they're going to have the main event for the Golden Bolt. I haven't been writing it on BattleBots Update because I've been busy working on stuff for this marathon. But I was going to double back around and do it afterwards.
Checkpoint.
Here come the big boys. Will there be giant washers this year? I wanted to do one after the main season ended, but it was too much of an undertaking for me to get. Doing the website 19 weeks in a row is really taxing on me. So at the very end, writing a really long article for all the robots, I kind of neglected to do that. I know that there are still fans of the giant washers, and I feel bad for indirectly, or not indirectly, as directly letting you people down, but writing the website really takes it out of me. Like, having to do it week in, week out, there's like a strict regimen I have to follow.
Checkpoint.
You tell them, Army.
Checkpoint. This is where we separate the men from the boys. Checkpoint.
The reason I'm not using the turbo boost here is because using the turbo is the fastest way to lose control of your truck. I'm not even using turbo, and I just spun out at the end of that road right there.
What a finish! What a race!
I'd probably have to sit still for about 20 seconds for the trucks to catch up.
Get ready!
During the previous run of Super Off-Road, I mentioned how for the Motor Madness Monster Mania Marathon that I want to do with Reflex, I'm at the mercy whenever he's able to stay for a prolonged period of time so that we can actually play some of the games together, get everything worked out, and then do the marathon. It's going to be a short marathon. It's going to be like a 10 or 12 hour marathon. It's not going to be like an Extra Life all day thing. But one of the things I want to do is the Monster Truck Madness 64 relay race, where we take turns as we play this game. I think we were gonna kick it up to intermediate difficulty, just so that it's a little more interesting. But every lap, we pass the controller back and forth. So as we complete a lap, I hand the controller off to him. He takes the reins. He does a lap. He passes it back to me. I do a lap, finish the race, pass the controller back to him.
Here comes the big boy.
I think they're playing my Flintstones Going to Hell song.
Checkpoint.
Do I sleep on the couch? I have. I mean, I have a bed, so I usually sleep in a bed, but sometimes if I'm having a hard time getting to bed, and I need like white noise or something to help me go to sleep, I'll put on like a stream or something, or like the news or something, or like music out on the TV out here. See if that helps me sleep. Sometimes it does, not always.
Checkpoint.
No, I think when Reflex visits, he's gonna stay at our parents' house. I mean, he's welcome to stay over here, but if he does, he's gonna sleep on the couch.
Look out below.
We could also trade out every checkpoint. That'd be funnier, I think.
Checkpoint. One more lap to go.
Crossed my line of sight and I had rockets. What else am I gonna do?
Checkpoint.
Flintstone's going to hell. I can't rapid fire the rockets, unfortunately. If I could have done all three and laid those guys out, I totally would. But the way the game works is you can only have one rocket on the screen at a time. It's like if I shoot this, I was mashing Z that entire time, but I couldn't fire the second one until the first one hit the mountain.
Double axle.
That's not good. That's not good.
Hell has no fury like a monster truck scores. Checkpoint.
Have I heard the objective ranking of video game missiles? No? Sounds intriguing. Also, I think I forgot to set my camera and audio delay for this stream, so my commentary is going to be a little off timing. Whoops. Oh, the Rocket League. Ha! I get it. I get it.
This is where we separate the men from the boys.
And then Hades Flame is like, Rocket League sucks. Yeah. I played Rocket League. I'm not very good at it, but it's alright. I mean, I don't see how people take it so seriously, but I played it. I unlocked some of the season achievements on Steam. There can only be one. Oh, how'd I end up in last? Well, see, the way this game does the race is it keeps track of trying to get away from this guy. It doesn't follow where you are on the track. It just follows who's hit the checkpoints and what your nearest one is. So if I felt like it, I could actually just drive off course and get to the next checkpoint that way. And as long as I hit the checkpoint, the game is fine with it. So this system that checks for checkpoints like that isn't a perfect system. And it fouls up constantly. So I think at the end of that one race, it was like, yeah, I'm down to last. Even though I'm really in first. So it's like the thing that checks what your position is like incorrect, but the game internally knows that you're still in first because you hit the checkpoints, but your location on the track relative to the opponents is like not the same or something. Yeah, I think you're right, Coach Ray. I think handing off the controller for the relay race after every checkpoint would be funnier. Because then, like, the truck will still be moving. Just be, like, coasting. Be like, oh shit, what do we do? I don't think that's how that quote goes, Army. Hades Flame is like, I don't think Army should announce this game. I'm glad he does. Part of the experience for me. What a finish. What a race.
No day like payday. Get ready. Go.
We got Samson, we got Gravedigger, we got Wildfoot.
To hit your checkpoint.
Hitting trees. Apparently you can't go through those.
Checkpoint.
Oops. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I've never heard him say that before. I fucked up so bad, he's like, what the heck was that? Whatever you do, do not fall off this bridge. You fall off the bridge, you've lost the race.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Cowabunga. Checkpoint.
They fall off the bridge. You also die in real life. Oh yeah. You're definitely dead if you fall off the bridge. Or this cliff.
Checkpoint.
But do you go to hell before you die? Only if you're doing drugs while driving the truck.
Checkpoint. One more lap to go.
If you're getting high and driving Bigfoot, you go to hell before you die. Please.
Checkpoint.
Check out that shortcut. That's what I tried to do on lap 1, but I screwed it up.
Checkpoint. Lean into it. Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
I still think it's wild that they let Lou Albano get away with saying you go to hell before you die. They like aired it. He's dressed up as Mario. He's like, you go to hell before you die. Like, they wouldn't let Charles Martinet say something like that, right? Or the new guy, Kevin Afghan. I don't know what his name is.
Checkpoint.
Think about one of those guys saying, if you do drugs, go to hell before you die.
This could be an Olympic event in the year 2000.
This could be an Olympic event in the year 2000. If only it was. Maybe I'd give a shit about the Olympics. I'd watch something pertaining to the Olympics. As it stands, I can't be bothered to give a damn.
race. There's no day like payday. Get ready.
Oh, the guy who voices Mario now, his name is like, what, Kevin Afghan or something?
Don't forget to hit your
I don't know.
checkpoint.
I could be way off. I've seen the guy's name exactly once.
This could be an Olympic event. in
Army,
the
you
year
just
2000.
said that.
Checkpoint.
You won't get excited about men's volleyball, Draco? Especially not men's volleyball.
Checkpoint.
Get out of my fucking way! Okay, this is kind of bad. Where am I?
Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Look out below. Checkpoint. Checkpoint. One more lap to go.
Okay, let's try not fucking up this time.
Checkpoint.
No, Chris... Uh-oh. Shit. Chris Pratt only voiced Mario in the movie. This is bad. I fell off the bridge.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Shit. Way off course.
Roll.
Stuck on the
baby,
tree.
Roll.
Yeah, I think I've actually lost this race. I guess they redo it. I don't know what happens if you lose a race on circuit mode.
Checkpoint.
I'm trying to go too fast.
Checkpoint. Yeehaw! Checkpoint.
Fucking hell.
Roll, baby, roll. There's no day like payday.
Yeah, I gotta do the track again.
Get ready.
purely because I fell off the bridge.
Don't forget to hit your checkpoint.
Which is what I said in the last race. If you fall off the bridge, you've lost the race. That's okay. We have a very flexible schedule this year. So, shouldn't be too bad.
Checkpoint.
God damn it. God damn it.
Roll, baby, roll.
There's a bump in the road right before the bridge. I just hit the bump.
Checkpoint.
That feel when you don't hit your checkpoints. Yeah, I know that feel, bro.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Good news is I think they're playing my song. Flintstone's Going to Hell.
Checkpoint.
Hey, loser.
Look out below. Checkpoint.
Look at that dot on the map. Look, he's like way out. Look at that guy.
One more.
He's like way off course. That was like me in the previous race.
Checkpoint.
How much of a problem this course is? Maybe when Reflex and I do the relay race, maybe we'll keep it on beginner mode.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Flintstone's Going to Hell.
Checkpoint. Yeehaw! Checkpoint.
There.
What a finish! What a race!
Oh, that's also time, by the way. That's time on Monster Truck Madness. Total time 36:36.8. Yeah, that's not good. That's terrible. Oh, I didn't even open my drink. We have this time we got Arizona tea, so I can recharge and keep going. Thank you for the GGs. I feel like that wasn't GG, but thank you. Nice big can. Comes in a Mucho Grande can for maximum tea. Instead of GG, Fangemon's just like, G stands for game, I guess. Emporio has donated $20, and he says, don't forget your checkpoint. Checkpoint. Actual quote from the game. Thank you, Emporio, for the $20. That brings us to $172. We are now $28 away from our next game challenge. So get those donations in, and we'll get another one of those rolling. Thanks for checking out this video by Gatorbox. To see more videos like it, please subscribe to the channel. You can also support this project financially at patreon.com/Gatorbox. You can also follow us at twitch.tv/Gatorbox to catch us live every Friday night at 9 p.m. Central Time for our main show. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.